back to my channel, The Tried Truth. Today I want to dig into jacoje fine jewelry a little bit. Recently I bought a 24-inch 6.5 millimeter rope. I wore it maybe twice, maybe a little more, I don't know, and realized, the chain was just, it wasn't what I wanted. So I contacted Braden. I had it for about 3 or 4 months, I guess, maybe a little longer. But it was just sitting in the safe, not getting any use. When I originally bought it, I don't know why I wanted it in a 20-inch. And for some reason, I went with a 24-inch. And anyway, bottom line is, Braden's awesome, willing to work with me. I sent him an email. He responded in 5 minutes and said, yeah, that's something we can facilitate. Send it back to me here. I'll send you a shipping label. I sent it back to them. They kept it for maybe 15 days altogether. They cut it down to a 20-inch, refunded me the difference in the gold, and sent it back to me here on Valentine's Day. I just got it this morning. So here it is. So I'm wearing the polo shirt. That way we can see what the 20-inch is going to look like. This is, I think it's more of, more and more in demand for the shorter chains with a V-neck or with a polo shirt. So anyway, I do have a 20-inch 4 millimeter rope that I love, and I didn't want to get rid of the 6.5 millimeter rope. I like it a lot. So anyway, I'm glad I kept it, and I'm glad I got it sized down to something that I'm interested in wearing. Anyway, just kind of curious what it's going to look like. I'm kind of excited. So yeah, there was a difference of 14 grams cut off of it. It was originally 80 grams, and then, ooh, this is neat. So check this out. This is the black box. I sent it back in its original box with the card, and I keep all of that stuff anyway. So yeah, here's the card, and it says rope, let's see, 6.5 millimeter 20-inch. So it's down to 65 grams now, 65 point something anyway. Raquel signed it. So this is the new card in the, I don't know if it's picking that up, but that's red. Maybe my shirt's throwing it off. Anyway, yeah. So here we go. Let's check it out. Same sticker. So they took back my original card, which is fine. Like I said, he refunded me the difference in the gold. So wham, bam, here it is. Right there. So it's still heavy. I mean, it was always a heavy chain. So I'm really excited about the craftsmanship and how they cut it down and everything. And wow, it looks great. I'm telling you. You'd never know it. Like, it looks professional, just like it did when I originally got it. And this chain had jacoje's logo on both sides. It's still, man, it's done so well, guys. I'm telling you, this, you'd never know there was that it was cut down. So, like, anyway, here we go. Let's see what we got. So anyway, again, this is the 6.5 millimeter rope, 20 inches, and yeah, I'm really excited about this. Now I've had 20-inch chains before, like the 5 millimeter plain Franco, but this is what I like about it. You can wear a polo shirt or a V-neck, and you kind of get this really, it's just there. My work shirts, they're blue, but they're button-ups like this, polo shirts. So, when I wear this chain, I don't have to worry about it, being a short chain. It's automatically going to show. So anyway, just wanted to showcase that today. I was recently looking at some sunglasses online, and this particular site I was on, it would allow you to try them on, like, digitally. And I was hoping maybe eventually jacoje's site will allow you to do that, where you can turn your camera on and you'd be able to try different chains on with different pendants, and like it would show you what it would look like on you. I think that'd be a really cool interactive app for Jacoje to pursue, but you know, I don't run Jacoje. I just, um, you know, I'm just a fan, really. Anyway, I get a lot of people always mentioning like, "Where's your gold watch?" or when you gonna get this, when you gonna get that. You know, I do have nice watches. I've done some videos on some watches before, um, but you know, I don't really talk about them too much. I'm not really a watch connoisseur. I got a couple of Hamiltons. I've got a Rolex President here that I like, but I even have a, what do you call it, a Daytona. But anyway, like I said, I don't really wear a watch all that often, but when I do, you know, I like things to match. So this is the my go-to whenever I'm wearing rings or, you know, bracelets or something like that. If I'm going to step out and do it in style, you know what I'm saying? So, um, but the prices on watches are astronomical. You can get some good deals if you pick them up used, but you know, different story for a different day. Anyway, back to Jacoje. Uh, so, you know, I'm not saying he'll be willing to do the same thing for anybody, but from what I see on you know the review videos, I know that he's been really patient and constructive with most of his clients. I know Dave Nicholson bought a bracelet and like the next day he sent it back, and Jacoje, you know, let him pick something else. You know, and I will tell you this: Braden does prefer that all of his customers are getting new stuff. So if you're going to do that, do it quickly. Now, what he did for me, you know, I was honest with him. Like, this thing's sitting in the safe. I don't wear it. I didn't like the way this chain looked at 24 inches. It was just, you know, like really long on me because I have a thinner neck. I mean, it's still like almost 17 inches, but the thing is, I think it's because of my Adam's apple. So from front to back, it's makes my neck larger than it does from side to side. It's not very, you know, a wide neck, but everybody's different. So, you know, sometimes what looks different on, you know, what this may look like this on me, but on you, it may look different. And I know, like, if a woman tried a 20-inch chain on, it's going to be even longer. I mean, it's just the way it is. So, but anyway, yeah, I think this looks good, man. You know, I really like it. And I'm glad I got it cut down. It's something that I like, you know. It's and that's what makes it your own. You know, you got to buy what you like. And I hope the videos are helping. I know there's a new guy out there. He's got the I think he calls his channel the sizing guide channel, to, you know, and he steps back across the room. He's kind of a bodybuilder. He wears glasses and a hat all the time. Really cool channel. Check him out. It's something, the gold chain sizing guide or something like that. But I've been seeing a lot of his videos and content. He puts up a lot of stuff. So really interesting guy. He's got some Jacoje chains and he talks about Jacoje quite a bit. But not all of his chains are 14 karat or whatever. But you know, you get the idea because he steps back like 12 feet across this basement he's got set up, and he does these really good videos, very intuitive. So, but anyway, I hope these help out a lot too. Anyway, something I wanted to mention to you guys. Oh, okay. I did make a Jacoje resale group for Facebook. I don't know what I did wrong, but no one can find it. So I'm going to cancel it out and start it back up. Now, well, all I want to do is have a site where people like me can go on there and maybe sell our chains and get a better deal, because people, you know, that shop Jacoje, we know that the prices are going up, and sometimes you want to sell your chain, but you're getting hit hard. Like me, I've taken a hit a few times. I go to Hardcore Pawn Guy here in Detroit, and you know, let's face it, you're not going to get what you paid for it. You're always going to lose. So maybe, you know, and I would encourage people, if you do go on to the Jacoje resale group and you want to post your chain, because I'm going to make it where we can go on there, we can post what we have for sale. Try to keep the box. Try to keep the original box and card. That way, you know, people know they're getting the authentic stuff. Now, I got to tell you, I haven't talked to Braden about this. He may take issue with it and shut the whole thing down. And I'm cool with that too, because I'm not trying to step on anybody's toes. I just think it'd be helpful to people like me and you that just are tired of getting burnt up on the chains we want to sell, because I want different stuff sometimes. Like I pretty much want it all, but I can't afford it all. Sometimes I'm willing to get rid of things I don't wear anymore. Sometimes I buy stuff and the thrill is gone after I wear it a couple times, and I just, maybe we could swap stuff out. Now, I don't want you guys to think I'm going to be responsible if you get screwed over on a transaction. That's totally up to you, and I'll put those clauses in the site. If you do a deal with somebody and something goes bad, that's really got nothing to do with me. I think more or less it would basically be a platform for people. If I could encourage it, I'd rather you try to meet the person in person. Like, try to find people in your area that have stuff for sale. That way you can meet in a public place and do the transaction face to face instead of doing it online or whatever. I know PayPal would be handy in that whole venue or whatever you decide to do. But like I said, if I get any feedback from Braden and he says, no, Mike, I don't want you to do this, I'd shut it down. Like I said, I have it set up as a private group. I've mentioned it a couple times on YouTube, but no one seems to be able to find it. So I'll get into it. I'm probably going to cancel that one out and just start it all over, and we'll go from there. And again, keep in mind, if Braden has an issue with it, then I'm going to shut it down anyway. I'm not going to do anything that is going to upset him. So anyway, guys, that's it. The 20-inch 6.5mm Franco. This one weighs 65 grams. Now, when I bought this, it was a little different. If you look on his website right now, you'll see that the 6.5mm not Franco rope is going around 74 grams or so. So, I mean, different batches, different weights. I don't have the answer to that, why. But when I bought this, it was 80 grams at 24 inches. But if you look on his website now, a 24-inch 6.5mm rope chain is closer to 90 grams. So, like I said, I don't know what they're doing different. Maybe he went with a different provider. I don't know. But anyway, this is still a respectable weight, 65 grams. I like it. I don't really care about the weight too much. It's solid. So, and I think it looks really good. So anyway, guys, thanks for stopping by. And remember the tried truth. If you want any references, I've got a lot of videos on various items I've purchased through Jacoje and some other places too. But we'll see you next time, and looking forward to my next piece. I'm thinking about a pendant, and I'm also considering he's coming out with a new engagement ring, and I'd like to get that for my wife. We're already married, but I just think it's something that she would want. I don't know how long before he's going to release it, but anyway, we'll see. So we'll see you next time.